What's going on, y'all?
Hey.
We are live again. What's today? November the 3rd, 2021. Nice try. I beat you to it.
Shut up.
Anyway.
Yeah, I like to make sure everything looks good, sounds good.
All right, so today we're going to be kind of quick. This is our regular time now, pretty much an hour. We're
a few minutes earlier because we're going to have
I don't know how long we're going to take, but.
I don't know why every time I get on here in the first few minutes, I always just like completely forget everything I want to say. That's why these talk show people get paid so much. What? It's hard. I need a teleprompter.
You're crazy. Anyway. But yeah, so as people come in, what's up?
Hey everyone. Hey Leah.
Make sure y'all hit like on the
hit like on the way in.
Excuse me.
I hope that looks better.
What's that?
I moved the camera down because it was like we had so much headspace. I didn't need all that. Hey Ashley. Yeah, we're a few minutes early.
Ooh, excuse me. Yeah. Let me see.
Yeah. What's on my shirt? Oh.
People probably don't even know what's signed on yet.
Yeah, and I didn't put it on Instagram. I couldn't find a clip in time, and then Instagram was down for a while. I was like, you know what?
It was down today?
Yeah, I guess it wasn't down very long, but it was down long enough for Twitter to pick it up, of course. People go right to Twitter and snitch. Instagram is down. My page ain't refreshing. How is everybody? Hey, BB. On this cold,
what
I
up?
was
What's
going to
up,
say
Linda?
cold winter's evening. Oops. There we go. There we go. You gotta put the boo all the way like
I don't have to
by
do
itself.
You need to stop trying to mess up what I got going on.
God. Hey Linda. Hey Sai. How you been? Yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah.
You always forget what you're gonna do when you come.
Yes. Every time I get on here, it's like I'm not nervous. I don't know. It's like everything just kind of starts falling off the tracks.
Terry, Dorothy, what up? Yeah, Terry, you're not lying. It is cold.
Hey, Terry. That's what I was going to say. This cold winter's night. It's not even, but it feels like it. Shoot, it was only 30, what is it, 40 degrees early this morning, but shoot, it might as well be freezing.
It was cold.
Yeah, but I love it. Hey, Steph. The heat is pumping.
Hoodie season.
Yes, I love hoodies. Everything about fall and winter, fashion wise, I really like, because summer stuff, you just sweat through everything. That's how I feel. Like your arms are always sweating. Like, do I stink or my shirt stained?
You said your favorite is fall though.
Yeah, fall for sure. Winter, I used to like the snow and stuff, but now it's like it's a inconvenience more than anything. If I don't have anywhere to go, it can snow all day. I don't care. Yeah, I love the fall too. Hoodies and sweats. Yes, and I actually want to get like some sweatsuits. Like when it's so funny how people wear like, like a sweatshirt and then
like
sweatpants. Yeah, it's like I haven't worn that since I was a kid. Like I never wore that as an adult, but it all looks so comfortable, and you get like the monochromatic look. It looks cute. I love the layers of winter and autumn. Yes, the layers. Oh my gosh, I can layer all day long. As you get older, the snow gets to be a pain in the what. And we don't even shovel our driveway. We got a single driveway anyway. So it's like, who cares? Let the sun melt it. Our neighbors be out there while it's snowing, shoveling. I'm like, you're not even going anywhere. Like, just chill.
Because the streets are still heavily snowed.
We have street parking. They come through and plow the streets. You can park your car there if you just have to leave, but who cares about the driveway? I guess people be like, I don't want to fall. I don't know. I just know I wouldn't be out there while it's snowing trying to shovel. Please. But anyways, what do you
need one of them snow blowers or something?
Yeah, our old neighbor used to have one of those. And he used to be out there while it was snowing too, which I'm like, just wait until it's done, because then you're going to be out here twice. You have a snow blower. It doesn't require that much energy. You're just pushing it. But I think he just like being out there to use it.
Lightning storms. Yikes.
Yeah, I never really seen that though. I mean, maybe I just never paid it attention.
What about that time when all the lightning was happening?
Oh, and in the summertime when we lived in Baltimore, yeah. The power was out for weeks. It felt like
It was.
Thank God we were going out of town the night that it happened, or the day after it happened, because there was no power for so long.
Yeah, lightning kept striking. I thought it was aliens. I'm not gonna lie. We were asleep. I woke up also, it was flashing lights outside. I was like, wait, the whole outside can't flicker on and off like a light switch.
It was constantly flickering the entire
I was
night.
like, this is it.
He woke me up to show me. I wouldn't have believed him if he didn't wake me up.
Aliens are here. It's official.
Yeah, but what are y'all eating? We were trying to decide what we were going to eat. I was going to get Domino's pizza, but our delivery store, or store that usually delivers, is temporarily not delivering. And I'm like, COVID is affecting everything. These people don't want to fool with the foolishness of these companies, and I get it. I really do, but I'm also hungry. Or at least I want a pizza. But yeah, I don't know what I want. I was just gonna order some just in case food, but that seems greedy. Cause I'm not hungry enough right now to get anything, but I know I will be. Once this is over, I'm gonna be starving. I know it.
Somebody said Chinese food. Yeah.
I thought about Chinese food, but I'm tired of getting the same thing. Please tell me what y'all get from the Chinese food place, because I'm tired of getting shrimp egg foo young or shrimp and broccoli.
Don't hate on that.
I'm not hating on it. I'm just tired of getting it. I want to get.
Don't speak out your mouth.
I want something different, please. Like, just come on. Like, anybody eating the mushu guy pan or something? Like, I want to taste something different.
Somebody gonna say yes. You gonna get it and still be mad. You don't need somebody to taste
No,
it.
not if they really.
Like. Just go ahead and get it.
Not if they really vouch for it.
Go ahead. You got cojones. Go ahead and get him.
Watch your fingers. Yesterday he was hugging me or at his arm. I don't know what you were doing. Your arm.
Trying to get you off me.
You were not trying to get me off of you.
Go ahead.
Anyways, he dug his finger into my shoulder and like this pressure point.
Work like a charm.
Shut up. Ooh, Terry said I just had me Chipotle, boring chicken burrito. I swear the taste has fallen off. Yeah, it depends on who's working that day, which
Chipotle
place you want to.
I
It is falling off.
No, I'm talking about the flavor. I've always been Qdoba first.
Oh, Qdoba. I mean, Qdoba is good for their dip, for their cheese dip. I will definitely say, and their quesadillas.
Nah, they got more flavor, and they give you more chips.
Yeah, they do. They do, but I just love that combo of Chipotle's chicken with the rice and the sour cream and the cheese. It's just all so good. When you get on a good day, it's like, I'll never leave you. I'll never complain ever again.
Double decker tacos. How that work?
Yeah, what is that?
Or is it the flat?
Yeah, I think it. Or maybe it's like a, the open kind. You stack them.
What's I'm saying? Flat.
Oh, I thought you meant a soft taco folded.
Cafe Rio. No.
What's Cafe Rio?
See, no, we don't have.
Is that
You have to look it up.
Is that Mexican food? I feel like we might have that.
If it's Mexican food, we probably don't have it because they tend to be authentic spots around here.
Oh my god!
They ain't, know what I'm saying? Because they ain't letting no out of town. Chipotle the only one to sneak in.
Yeah, because you can't say no to Chipotle. People really started a riot.
Well, I mean, shoot. Yeah, no, we don't have that here. Is it good? Cafe Rio. Hey, everyone, what's up, Lurvin?
Hey, Jay. This one. One of these days. Cricket. Don't you hear the difference? Shut up. I don't understand how you're satisfied with that. When you make beats, when you make songs,
that's all I wanted to hear.
You understand the fullness of everything.
I understand not overcomplicating a beat also and not adding extra elements that don't need to be there.
Oh, give me a break.
Give me a break. I love a spot with big portion sizes, like for real.
Yeah.
Or when they got like the they got bottomless fries, I'm in there. Bottomless fries. Or remember when you had to ask if people had refills at the restaurant?
I never asked.
Didn't want to ask.
I wasn't greedy like some folks. One serving was enough.
One serving?
Of fries, Alex?
I said drink. I said remember when you had to ask if you had to refill a drink?
I never really
look at you.
That's your last one. But no, I never would run through my drink like that.
It's not running through a drink.
It is.
Did y'all have appetizers?
Yeah, we had appetizers.
Didn't.
Why didn't we?
Because you ain't drink nothing. If you had an appetizer, you had a full drink at least.
Alex, when he eats food.
First of all, this ain't no personal attack. See, this how you get your pressure points dug in.
You better
cut it out.
You can tell them how I eat.
I don't want to. I don't want to.
I don't do that.
I don't want to make funny in front of all these
It's not
people.
making fun.
I don't want to do that.
You might find someone who does the same thing.
I don't need to find someone.
Be friends.
I don't need to find someone. Keep my name out your mouth. All right.
Red Robin does have bottomless fries, Olivia.
Yeah, they do.
But their fries are so thick. Like, I can't.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's why they need to be bottomless. I'd be mad as hell if I get 5 fries because y'all got
But
thick
it's
fries.
like half a potato. Like, I can't eat
Ain't nothing wrong
anymore.
with that.
That's their whole.
You see how many onion rings they bring out too.
Onion rings are so good. That campfire sauce.
Yeah.
Woo! It's so good.
Ruby Tuesday, I think
say the same thing as me.
I didn't. Ruby Tuesday got the same, or got whatever. Or
Bottomless fries.
Oh,
that's Liv. Every time. No, that's not a Liv. That's not Liv.
That's not a Liv.
Because Liv has her full name up there. Unless she changed it to mess with
So
me.
that's what you're going to go with as to why that's not Liv.
She wouldn't have changed her YouTube name randomly.
It ain't fully changed though.
She normally says Olivia Barnes. Hey, Mom.
Let's see. On God. That's Olivia. That's Liv.
It's not.
On
Hey,
God?
Benita. Huh?
Saying on God.
Is it? I found out. Oh, my God.
Sorry, I'm still not sure about that.
Who's greedy? I'm not
Siri.
greedy.
Girl, ain't nobody even
I just know what I like. I came here for the fries. I want all the fries.
How do you shut her
I'm not
up?
sure I understand.
Siri, keep talking to us. It was your watch.
No, I don't think so. I just hit my watch.
She wrote down everything we said.
Go ahead.
What was we talking? Oh, TGI Friday. I mean, Ruby Tuesday. Is Ruby Tuesday still open?
Yes.
I never see it.
All right.
Just because he used to
real
work
disrespectful.
there.
You get
Just
real.
'cause he used
It's
to
not because
work
I used to
there.
work this, because I like it. All right. Just like somebody talk about you, I'm gonna tell them watch their mouth.
Don't compare me to Ruby Tuesday.
You my Ruby Tuesday, baby.
What's y'all attention? I know. I think it was from his watch though.
I wasn't. My watch would have just went on my watch.
But what's your favorite between Ruby Tuesday, Applebee's, and Fridays? I think Fridays is number one for me. Then Ruby Tuesday, then Applebee's.
Say it.
Fridays, Ruby Tuesday, Applebee's. That's in my
Are we
order
talking
of
about just
favorites.
food?
No, like that. Those restaurants.
I know
like,
you're talking about the food, or you talking
Yeah,
about
the food.
Because if we're talking about because if you're talking about to go to watch a game, I'm going to Fridays.
I'm not
Everybody's
talking
gonna be
about
in
going to
there.
go watch nobody.
Everybody gonna be in there.
No.
So-
Yeah, Fridays for sure. Everyone's
But if you're
in
talking
there.
about food, I'm gonna go.
Yeah, food.
I'm gonna go Ruby Tuesday because of the salad bar alone is why I'm gonna go there.
COVID.
I don't care. They're still gonna see me in there.
Terry said Ruby Tuesday. Sai said Fridays. Jay said Fridays.
I'm gonna be at that salad bar heavy.
Leela or
Thank
is it
you, Mom.
Layla? I think it might be Layla. I'm 35, girl. I just turned 35 in September. Thank you though. Fridays, Applebee's,
up?
Ruby Tuesday.
What up, everybody? Make sure y'all hit the like button.
Hey, like button on the way in. This feels so corny to me, but that's what it
It
looks
looks
like.
corny to all of us. Put it down. You're embarrassing us.
Applebee's. What, Benita never had Ruby Tuesday? Wow. Man, I remember one time we had been dating for like a year. I don't know, not very long. And we went into Ruby Tuesdays, and we had been going for, I don't know, we went a lot in the beginning when we first started dating. And I was always getting these buffalo chicken tenders and blue cheese dip on the side. And it was the best thing ever. Like, Ruby Tuesday had the best buffalo chicken sauce. We go in there one day, and the guy's like, oh, we don't have that anymore. And I was like, what? He was like almost embarrassed by my reaction, but I was just so put off by the fact, yes, you were.
What are you talking about?
You said you yelled at that guy. You yelled at. I said
That's what I said. You yelled at the guy. And you that sounds just like me. Go on, continue with your lie. I mean your story.
It's not a lie.
Go ahead.
But either way, whatever you
Have nothing to do with the
said,
story.
you made me feel
But I'm
like,
in here now
dang, was
looking
I
like-
overdoing it? Like,
See, that's what happened. I probably did say something and she felt like she overdid it.
yeah, you did say something.
But I probably didn't. You yelled at the guy.
Well, you know,
All right, then.
I don't know what your voice sounded like then.
All right, see, there we go.
Thank you. Oh, okay. So it's Layla. I knew it was Layla. Thank you. So I said Rude Tuesday is only good for the salad bar. And post COVID, I'm not sure about any buffet style restaurants now. You know, they were good for the salad bar.
Nah, but you know what? Oh, go ahead.
I love those little brown croutons. Was it pumpernickel or rye or something?
Mm-hmm.
So good. And they always had good cheese. They have really good toppings.
I was gonna say I like their food because it's usually fresher. Like once they got rid of all the extra stuff on that menu and they had like a basic menu of
minus
things,
my buffalo chicken tenders.
Yeah, they did take off them chicken tenders. But once they took that stuff off, oh my god.
Talk about a drive-by. Gosh, I don't understand why they took them off. Oh, Fridays and Raleighs used to be a whole club on Friday night DJ and all. Yes, that's how it was at Towson when we were at Morgan.
And the one up down the street sometimes. They got certain nights.
Man, them people.
We're
We're going Fridays tonight.
That's why I said if I'm going for like entertainment, I'm going on Fridays. Mm-hmm. But honestly, Fridays would have been number one had I not played it out in the street.
Oh, Marcus. Hey. Is that Marcus?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So. What's
yeah,
up?
It's got to be him.
I know, right? But yeah, Fridays we tore that up. We tore that up like the whole.
That's like one of the
time
things that I miss about being in school. Like, I don't know, it was just something to do that you didn't really have to do much for. Like, you didn't have to think about where I'm going to park, what I'm going to wear. Like, I mean, you look cute, but you ain't like club cute. You just, cute. You have to pay to get in.
Largo Fridays used to be in the club. See? Yo,
yes,
Fridays
Largo Fridays.
They know what they doing in Fridays. Get yourself a DJ.
Good food, people drinking half off.
Yep.
Fridays suck in New York. At least to me, they do. Listen, Terry, y'all can't have everything, okay? Y'all got plenty of fun club music options.
You see, they're not doing Jack Daniels whiskey anymore.
Oh yeah, they must.
Regular whiskey.
Their licensing must have ran out for that.
They said we don't gotta pay for that no more.
Cause when Miles had those Jack Daniels chicken tender
Daniels.
nugget things,
Those were just whiskey.
no, it was Jack Daniels. Those things were so good.
I'm serious. They changed it.
Well, it's still, you know what I'm saying.
That is real whiskey now. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It ain't Jack Daniels.
Jack Daniels is real whiskey.
Rail.
Oh,
It's
rail.
rail
Well,
now.
that was some good rail sauce on those chicken nuggets or chicken tender pieces, whatever they were.
Nah, yeah.
Fridays
I think I played that taste out though.
They said, why? Yeah, y'all be having places open to all hours of the night. You can order whenever you want. Yeah. Like, I can't even get a Domino's pizza right now because they talking about temporarily not delivering at dinner time at 7 o'clock.
Yeah,
what are you talking about?
People just be quitting.
Yeah, now.
Anyway.
My mom was like, I don't understand. I was like, because people are understanding now that through COVID, they was either able to figure out some other source of income, or they're like, you ain't gonna have me working with 2 other people the entire night, and it's only us, and I'm working overtime. You're not trying to give me a raise. It's just too much for people. And now with all the mental health talk and discussions, people are not just gonna let that stuff just roll off their back. They're gonna take action and do things to make a change, which is good. It's not so convenient for us customers, but we'll figure it out. What at 7, Leah?
Yeah, it happened at 7 o'clock.
Oh yeah, the Domino's. Sorry, I just said it and I forgot. Yeah, 7 o'clock. Just like Chipotle now in our area, it closes at 7. We went to Five Guys the other night because Five Guys is it's actually right next to the Chipotle. And we were looking at this family on the outside of Chipotle, like doing one of these.
It looked crazy.
I was like, it's not even close to 10 o'clock. They closed at 10. It was like after 7. And the people was inside wiping stuff down. The chairs were flipped. And my friend told me that her Chipotle closes at 7. And I was like, oh, maybe that's what's going on. I'm like, they need to put a sign on the door so people aren't out here
looking crazy.
Yes. And like, what are y'all doing? Because I would be calling corporate, get me a free meal or something. I went to Wendy's and they said it'll be a 20-minute wait in the drive-thru before we even order.
It's like that.
Dang, Vanita. Wendy's is good though. They got such good burgers. That sucks though. They should just pay people what they're worth and hire more people, Leah. Yeah, Leah. And that's another thing that's coming out too. Like, everyone's starting to realize how much these CEOs are making. And they're like, that math ain't mathing. You got me in here 14 hours a day and I can still barely pay my rent. I got to do something else. Terry, wow, this supply chain debacle. Oh yeah, that too is a freaking train wreck. I forgot about that. Y'all tried the brisket at Chipotle?
I almost.
Yeah, I was going to ask for a sample, but number one, I was like, I don't want to taste it and really like it and look forward to getting it because I just know it'll be a matter of time before they're like, we don't have any more. Because it's limited edition anyway. And I don't know. I might still try it. But I don't know. Nothing compares to the chicken for me. Like, even the steak, I'll be like, no, it just doesn't. It's not the same.
Yeah, Cherish, I think that's what's happening with a lot of places. She said she went to Wendy's around noon and they had a sign on the door that said they were short staffed, so so they're closed.
Sorry, said the brisket is good. All right, I'll try it. I don't get my heart set on it though. It'll just be a one-time experience because they are quick to be like, we don't have no vinaigrette, we don't have no chips, we don't have no fajita peppers, we don't have no sour cream. I'm like, what are y'all even doing? Well, just close the store up. I can't eat my burrito bowl without chips and the other things. Like, it has to all be together, and y'all don't have anything else for me to eat. Like, I can't do this. Yeah, that chicken though, it has to be.
I was
chicken.
like, what emoji is that?
That's the chicken. Politicians making a big deal about a $15 per hour minimum wage for workers. Like, you can even live comfortably on that in most states. I know you can't in New York City. I know.
But to think they were pushing back against them for that,
which is just
that's even wilder.
I did skimping on the brisket. Put some meat on it. Put some meat on them bones. It's so crazy, but crazy thing is they told us they were backed up with mobile orders and it was only 2 workers. Yeah.
Yeah, I do sometimes do mobile order too.
It's just so crazy to me because during quarantine, it wasn't like this. It was just a matter of, I don't want to leave the house. I'll DoorDash it. You know, maybe I'll do a curbside pickup. I just don't want to be in front of nobody. But everyone was still pretty much getting what they needed. Excuse me. But now with us post-vaccination, you would have thought everything would kind of be going back to the way it was before. And it's like worse than when it was quarantine. It's crazy. Hey, Bree. All right, you want to go ahead with our...
Yes. I don't know what you're going to say, but let's go.
Celebrity news.
It doesn't need a clap.
All right, you guys, we're going to move on to our celebrity news section. This is one of my favorite things that we do on our live. And we are first going to start with Miss... Oh, yeah. I always do that. We got our little cheat sheet. Iyanla Vanzant. And just so you guys know, we are getting our celebrity news from our fellow Morganite, thejasminebrand.com. If you didn't know, she is also an alum of Morgan State University. And yeah, so I thought this story was really interesting because if you guys remember Iyanla Vanzant or Fix My Life, whatever the show was titled.
That lady.
Right, she's looking at you like. Anyways, she quit, Fix My Life. And I was just like, wow, I love this show. It's doing so much good for people who are watching it. I know I've learned a lot from her. And everyone else felt the same way. But she said that the reason she quit is because she was receiving death threats while doing the show. And she says viewers would randomly show up to her home and also call her cell phone for advice. She said she wanted to just be free of that. And I'm like, free of that? I'd have been on somebody's police report talking about something free of that. Like, it's so just not like it's nothing.
But it's probably happening so much you can't. It's not probably one person. You can do police reports all day on your free time.
I don't understand how people find your address like that. Are people following her home?
Listen, you go to McDonald's one time.
It's on my phone. I remember one time I saw her at the post office.
Are you for real?
Yeah, I'm for real. Why would I make that up?
You made up some stuff about me earlier in this live.
Anyways, yeah, I was at the post office, and it was the middle of the day, and it's when we were getting married, and I was trying to send out either thank you notes or invitations, one of the two, and she was holding up the line. It was only like me, maybe one other person, and then her, and she had a P.O. box that she was trying to get whatever packages from, and they couldn't find it, blah blah blah. And at first I didn't even realize that it was her, but I was just like, why is this lady so loud? She's talking so loud. And then I really listened, and I recognized her voice, and then I looked like, oh my god, that's Iyanla Vanzant. And that was it. I didn't go up to her and say hi or nothing like that because she was already a little.
See, she probably could have used
it. No, she was not trying to hear somebody.
You don't have to go up and say your name. You be like, "Hey, I appreciate your show. You really helped me." You know what I
mean? No.
Because you were a fan. That's why I'm saying that. I'm not trying to say just
well, yeah, I know. I get what you're saying for sure. But it's just she was already in like an agitated mood. I wouldn't have wanted to approach her. She might have cussed me out.
You know who she mad at.
Okay, so it says during her sit down with Tamron Hall, Iyanla spoke on some of the less than glamorous aspects of being on television. She revealed, I'm very sensitive to energy because you go into people's homes while on TV, you're in their bathroom, you're in their kitchen, they think they know you, and they think they have a right to say certain things because we're not clear and conscious of the energy we send out. So through the emails, through the social media, people will come into my home. I was getting death threats because they didn't like something I said or did. And I'm like, I want to be free of this. I don't want this. I got death threats around certain shows, around certain issues, around things that I said. She also touched on how she had to deal with some fans' boundary issues while starring in the series. People will come to my home, because with the internet, they can find you anywhere. They will come to my home. They will call me saying, I know you don't know me, but I need help. Wait a minute. Hold up. I have so many vehicles and avenues where I serve people. I'm on social media. I have classes. I teach. You don't get to call me on my private phone at 2:00 in the morning. So I just wanted to be free of that. That was more important to me. Good gosh. Yeah, 2 in the morning.
They was hitting her any way they could.
People are tripping. Jay said, Ebony girl, I was about to say, did you fan out? Nope, I sure did. I sure did. But I think at the time when I saw her, I don't know that Fix My Life was thriving the way it was when I really started watching it. Like, I don't know if it was out yet. I definitely knew who she was, but I don't think Fix My Life was going as hard as it was by the time, it became a thing.
Yo, right. You could have spent that time getting professional help.
Yes. And it's like, what do you think she gonna sit on the phone with you and hear your story? Like, she don't do work like that.
That reminds me of people used to send me messages on Twitter asking me questions, and I'm like, bro, you could have wrote that same thing into Google and got the answer immediately.
I hate when people ask me Googleable questions. Let you sit on
that for 2 hours and see if you figured that out by yourself. But yeah, that's exactly what it reminded me of.
Yes. All right. Next up is...
You could have just went and got yourself a therapist.
Next up is Miss Wendy Williams. If you guys don't know, she is currently taking a indefinite hiatus from her talk show because of health reasons. I think they're pretty serious. I hope she's doing okay. I know she had a lot of issues before COVID and everything, so I'm just hoping that she's doing well. But while she's been on break, there have been a lot of guest spots. That's not funny.
I'm reading.
That's not funny.
She get me in trouble. That's how I got in trouble in school one time. I got suspended.
I believe it.
I was around saying something that somebody else said. Got me in trouble.
Hey, T-Mom. But anyways, there have been a lot of people filling in for her while she's been gone. Like, let's see. Who's been filling in for her? Leah Remini, Bevy Smith, Sherry Shepard. And the interesting thing about it is, girl, these ads.
Say what you gonna say.
Okay. The interesting thing about it is, even though she has not been hosting the show herself, with all these guest spots, her ratings have increased by 33%. So I'm like, Wendy girl, you in danger, because if she decides, she wants to come back or something, she's going to have a lot to work against, because apparently people like these, revolving door of guests coming in hosting her show. But I think people probably might be tired of her just being as mean as she was. She got mean.
I think people just want to see new stuff too. Like if them people were to sit there for a year, don't worry, it'll drop.
Yeah.
They just want to see how these new people are doing. In my opinion, I don't know.
Yeah. Terry says, I hope she's okay, but she may want to hang up the show. For some reason, I think it has run its course. Yeah. I agree. Jay says Wendy is heartbroken, not sick. They are saying Sherri Shepherd is doing good. She was on The View for a long time.
I didn't know she was as funny as she was.
She's very funny. Yeah. I love Sherri Shepherd. But yeah, she was on The View for a long time. And when you can sit at that table with them crazy women, the Wendy Williams show is nothing. It's all celebrity gossip and what you think and who really cares at the end of the day about who's dating who when you've been on a show talking about political issues and black people's struggles and things like that. So it's like, this has got to be cake for her. Selena, I don't like Leah nor Sherri. How come you don't like Leah or Sherri? Yeah, why don't you like them?
Whenever I think of her now, I just think about what's that religious thing?
Yeah, Scientology.
That's what I think
that was really interesting though.
Yeah.
I watched
just don't
that
feel
first...
carefree around her.
I know. I
do
feel like I hope she's okay.
I feel like cold. I feel like I don't know. Yeah, I feel like she needs help more than I need to hear her talking about somebody else.
Because now every time I see King of Queens, like in the early, she said when she first started King of Queens, that's when she was really deep into Scientology. It wasn't until later that she started to like see, like, okay, maybe I need to get up out of here.
Start getting some money because see a little clearer. Hold up a second. I got money. I don't need them to get money.
Terry, Jay said that girl want that raggedy husband back. I think you're right. I don't understand this though. Like, I mean, I understand obviously no one wants to be cheated on, had a baby by someone. Yeah, I get that, but let him go. Like, girl, let him go. I think she's physically sick too. The stress and tension of her personal can affect your physiological. Can affect you physiologically too. I agree. I completely agree. Let me see. Mom says she lies. That's why I didn't watch her. Yeah, I didn't like what she did with Tabitha Brown. I thought she concocted a whole messy monologue of your husband's gonna leave you because that's what men do when you try to retire them and you make the money now. I'm like, Wendy, this girl, do you understand how far of a reach this is? Like, not even her little sidekicks that be off camera were like co-signing that. It was just, and she didn't even know Tabitha. She said that before she started. She's like, I don't know her, but, and I'm like, then that's your sign right there to move on. Cause
that's what gossip writers do.
And it's like, if all people, like Tabitha Brown is one of the most positive people on social media, it's just so ironic that she took her to be really negative with. Let's see. Hey, T.O. It was crazy the way she talked about everybody else, but when it came to her business, she was like, it's nothing. I agree. Hey, African gal. Beck said, and that's what her whole career is based on, slander and being messy. Time to hang it up. Yeah, like, I feel like there was a time where maybe she could have gotten away with that, you know, and everybody, yeah, I know. And then, like, now it's just like, Wendy. Girl.
Oh, yeah, D brought up Sherri Shepherd and the surrogate situation. I forgot about that.
Oh, yes. Ever since she walked away from her surrogate baby, regardless of whether her ex-husband was dirty, they chose to create that life together.
Jay said, if you're going to gossip, do your gossip too.
Yeah, that Sherri Shepherd thing, I wonder if they set laws behind that, like precedents of what do you do when you're divorcing someone who you decided to make a baby with. It was just weird through a surrogate, like, and then it was, okay, now I gotta pay child support. Like, she was put off by all of that, and I'm like, Sherri, like, this was y'all's decision.
Sherri's like, I need this audition.
But was it her baby? Was it her egg? Was it just his egg or just his sperm and the surrogate's egg? I don't know. I just know it was very complicated.
Yeah, I remember.
And that's maybe why she was able to feel like she could walk away, because it's like, it's not my child at the end of the day. But I still agree. You decided that you were going to help and be a part. You need to honor that.
It wasn't Sherri eggs.
It wasn't. Yeah, that's what I thought. I think it was easier. Yep, not hers biologically. And I mean, Maybe that guy was like a nightmare to be with. I don't know. But like I said, it's still a little shady, right? I couldn't believe she came for Tab. I would do the same for my husband in a heartbeat. Yeah, like Tabitha made really good points too. She was like, I just started making this money. You know how long he been holding me down? Like for years. And that's what Wendy didn't understand. Yeah, Jay, you didn't hear that? She's paying child support but refuses to see the baby. They use donor eggs. I don't know that. I don't know. That's very strange. I don't know how I feel. It's not her baby. And I don't know. I just don't know how he would. Like, he could be a complete nightmare to be around. That's maybe why they split up. He has the baby, Jay. Well, probably not a baby now, I'm sure. Like 10 years old or something. All right. Moving on to the next one. Okay. What?
You just gotta do so much.
Really? This is called production. All right. This is one Alex was like, well, shoot, of course he does now. Damon Dash says he's ready to make peace with Jay-Z and end their legal battle. The culture needs to see two strong black men working out a problem.
That's what he said?
That's what Damon Dash said, yep. Dame Dash. I don't know why they saying Damon Dash. Nobody calls him that. Okay, so I don't think I knew this, or if I did, I forgot. So as you may recall, Rockefeller Records co-founders Dame Dash and Jay-Z have been in a contentious legal battle since June. It all began when Dame Dash attempted to sell his one-third stake in Rockefeller, which included Jay-Z's 1996 Reasonable Doubt album, as a
fungible.
What is that word? I'm like, is that a typo? I'm like, is that fungible, like fungus?
NFT.
Yeah, I never knew what F stood for, apparently. For context, an NFT is a form of digital ownership that allows people to legally own online art and content. As a result, Dash was hit with a lawsuit by Rockefeller's legal team and later temporarily banned from selling Reasonable Doubt as an NFT. In turn, Dame Dash filed a lawsuit of his own and accused Jay-Z of stealing the streaming rights to Reasonable Doubt, which spawned hit songs like Can't Knock the Hustle. Oh, hey, Red. Dang. That's a throwback for real.
Man, took my...
Anyway,
go ahead.
Despite their legal issues, Jay-Z recently acknowledged Dash during a speech. This past Saturday, Jay-Z was officially inducted into the Rockefeller Hall of Fame, and at one point in his lengthy acceptance speech stated, "Shout out to Dame. I know we don't see eye to eye, but I can never erase your accomplishments, and I appreciate you, and I thank you for that. Shout out to Biggs. He was one of the most honorable people I've ever met, and we created something that will probably never be duplicated." I think, shortly after, Dame Dash acknowledged Jay-Z's kind words by reposting an Instagram upload about the speech. "It was beautiful. I'm glad he said it for the culture. We need to squash everything. So hopefully, if this was an extended olive branch, I'll spin one back. I have no beef with him if he has no beef with me. Let's get the lawyers out of it then. Let's talk like men, but I definitely appreciate it." Then he also said, "I would never want you to think that we have to go to court to resolve anything. We can talk it out, and the culture needs to see two strong black men working out a problem. There ain't no way I'm never going to not consider him my brother. It's just that we don't see eye to eye." I think, good Lord, this is a long statement. Yeah, but y'all get the picture.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead. Yeah.
Those two should have been made up. Like, get over it already. I know. I feel the same way. Yeah. Terry said, get over it already. They should have been made up. Dame Dash messed up, but who knows how Jay-Z gets down business-wise. What are you talking about? Rock and roll, not Rockefeller. It is Rockefeller.
No.
Or maybe I said maybe I meant to say Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Did I say Rockefeller Hall of Fame? But anyways, what was I going to say? I think they should if he can make up with Kanye, which I'm pretty sure they did, I don't see why the same can't happen here, because Dame is obviously open to it, and I'm sure both of them are tired of paying these lawyers to work out something that they could probably work out in a conversation or two.
I don't think Jay cares about this relationship.
You think he cares more about the Kanye relationship?
No. I don't think he cares about it either.
Really?
Yeah, I feel like he's piecing it up and everything, but I don't feel like it's necessary to...
Who are his friends. I mean, I know Tata is his friend, but come on.
That's all you need. Imran
Like,
and Tata.
I just don't understand.
And Memphis Bleak. That's it.
Is Memphis Bleak really his friend still?
Yeah.
I don't ever see them together.
And that's why they friends.
I don't see them at the Rockefeller brunch.
Listen, I'm telling you. you see an interview with him, he's going to big him up still.
Elijah, I feel like Kanye, the same thing could be said for Kanye. He did a lot publicly too, and they were able to make amends. So,
I think Kanye, he was separating from Kanye more for, like,
what you mean?
More for publicity reasons than more.
Oh, like what he got with Dame is like
a situation.
Yeah, actual situation, not just you talking crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, possibly. What you agreeing with, Red? I forget what I say, so you got to remind me. He keeps his private life private. Yeah, he does. I mean, Jay-Z innocent. Ma. You know what's so sad though? When he did his I did say Rockefeller Hall of Fame. When he did his Rock and Roll Hall of Fame speech, he said he forgot to thank Jazz O, so he ended up going on Twitter to thank him. And I'm like, isn't that where you got your name from?
No.
I thought he got Jay-Z like as a version of Jazz O.
I don't think so. But
is that true, y'all? I feel like that's where he got it from. And I understand you can forget anything. You can forget to thank your spouse, you know, in moments like that. And everyone will be like, but it's like, dang, I know he felt like crap. Kanye is a hot mess, and he spoke about his family, though. Dame never spoke about B or his children. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. They can reconcile. If those two can reconcile, him and Dame can reconcile. Because it's really just money, and Jay-Z is a billionaire. Like, y'all could figure this out. I don't think it has so much to do with, you know, personal strife between them. It's all about the business. In regards to Memphis, he's set for life, remember?
Yep.
Oh. Well, he said that in a song?
Mm-hmm.
I forgot. What song?
Oh, God. I think, I'm going to say it was one of the intros or something. The Ruler's Back or something.
I haven't seen Memphis Bleak though. Like, has he been seen publicly, like an interview or
what, for Vanity Fair or something? No.
No.
But yes, he's been.
But on like Drink Champs or you know Gillian Wallow.
He's been on Drink Champs. I think,
when
sure.
I want to see what he looks like.
He looks the same.
I would say all I can see is a backwards fitted with a goatee.
And there
that's
we go.
still how he looks.
Yep.
Kanye said nothing about Jay family. He did when he was on stage back when he was doing the Pablo shows or the Yeezy shows.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, T-Lock, whatever he called that album.
Oh, he just gave him another Rockefeller chain recently, apparently.
How many chains he need to give out?
You can see. I think he's been on.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he did. He was talking about how their kids don't play together and all this, and he didn't come to his wedding, and he was hurt by all of that. I think it was more. I don't feel like Kanye did that stuff or said that stuff to hurt Jay-Z. I think he was like, I need to get his attention, and this is the best way to do it. Now, I don't think that was the best way to do it, but he did.
Jay said he was going to be set for life regardless, whether you think he can rap or not.
He's just going to make sure he good.
Yeah, he said that a long time ago.
You're right.
I wish I could find them lyrics.
Just type in the lyrics.
Yeah.
Yep. It's the principle. Family is off limits. Yeah. He should have kept that to himself. Yeah, he should have just called him. I'm sure he could have gotten in touch with him, but that makes headlines for him. Like Kanye. I don't know if y'all seen him recently. I should have included it in this, but he shaved his eyebrows off.
Oh yeah, I seen that.
I'm like, what are you doing, Kanye? Please just sit still. I don't understand that. So Kanye saying Jay not to send no killers is not hurtful.
You said what?
I do remember that, but I don't remember exactly what the context was.
Just because Kanye got paranoid and thought some killers going after him, don't mean that Jay should be.
Beck said, "What is Dame doing though? At this point, what does the reconciliation have to offer either part?" That's why Dame is like, "You draining my pockets with these lawyer fees, so let's just wrap this up."
It's funny Kanye brought up not harming people, but he's like going crazy with this whole GD thing in Chicago right now.
Really?
Yeah, like
I haven't been keeping up with him. What's he doing with the Chicago stuff?
I mean, he's just talking about how he's cool with the Gangster Disciples and stuff. It's a whole other gang of people, so it's just I don't know.
I can't. And it's like,
And
Where
he's trying to
his
get.
cousins
He's
at?
trying to get. Isn't he trying to get Larry Hoover out right now, or somebody?
oh,
he's trying
on the
to get-
album, yeah, his what was his son? It said something about it.
Yeah, but I've seen pictures though, because he's with what's his name
Wow.
from Rap A Lot Records.
Jay Prince.
Yeah, Jay Prince, and I'm trying to.
Wow. Well, anyway, speaking of Kanye, it looks like Kim Kardashian and Pete Davidson might be dating, hanging out. Who knows what it could be? At first, I was like, oh, they did SNL together. They're probably having a good time. But now they keep getting seen different places, and I'm like, maybe they are dating. She's 40. How old is Kim? I don't know. She's 41.
Who's that in the front?
Some lady. I think that's her. I actually think that's like one of her assistants or makeup artists or something. I
Okay.
feel like I've seen her before. It's giving struggling the trend. Oh, Elijah says Kanye think Larry Hoover being free will be beneficial to Chicago, so him and Jay Prince trying to get him free. Oh, thank you guys. Yes, Kim is 41 and Pete Davidson is 27. So I don't know. I think they're dating. Alex feels like this is good for her because he's a regular person, and it's
I was just saying. Well, not. I don't necessarily think good for her or something, but it's a better look. I think.
Yeah, I mean,
As
I
far
like
as her not
when.
getting,
As far as her not what?
Like it doesn't feel like he's one of them celebrities that feels himself over other people more, and I feel
And
like
have
that's
a whole
different.
lot of ego.
Yeah, I feel like that's a different type of person for her.
Yeah, T-Mom, this is definitely a pair that surprises me as well. I can't believe he's only 27. He looks like he's 30 something. But Kim dating anybody doesn't even move me. I just think that it's like one of those things that used to always be in the tabloids, so it feels a little nostalgic to see her like out and about with people. Like, oh, is she dating it? Because that used to always be the thing with her. Like, you know, if she wasn't naked someplace, it was, oh, she's dating this person, she's being seen with this person. But I don't know. I think Pete Davidson, I always thought he was kind of strange, honestly. Like, I think he's funny,
Yo,
you
Pete's
know, but
hilarious.
I also feel like he's a little bit, like, can be a lot. Because he can be like, he just feels strange to me.
He doesn't do a lot. He's not like what's his name with the late night show.
What, with the late night show?
They had Justin Timberlake on. They always do that.
Jimmy Fallon?
Yeah, he's not like Fallon wild. Like he's,
No, I don't think like that. I feel like Fallon is fine, but I'm feeling
What?
like, you know, like those people who are like kind of, their energy can be kind of heavy at
what I'm
times,
saying.
and like I feel
So-
like Pete got a lot going on mentally.
Oh, saying
Yeah.
negative, not like
Not negatively, really, but like he's like troubled.
that's negative. Anyway, all right.
Yeah, he did date Ariana Grande Bex, and what I do think is funny, yeah, T-Mom, like Ariana Grande, but I mean that's just you know, I don't want to say somebody is above someone else, but it does seem like crazy that she's Kim Kardashian, billionaire, whoever, big celebrity, and it's like Pete Davidson from SNL that's like goofy and
Also,
also
you know, learn these jokes, get you places.
yeah, he probably makes her laugh like crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he probably does. So, I mean, I think it's interesting. I feel like it is going to come out that they're dating because it's just been too many things back to back to back so fast, you know? So, I definitely don't think it's going to be like a serious thing. I think she's just having fun. All right, last one. Last one is a guess who, and I want y'all to tell me in the comments who you think it is. Do you know who it is?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, don't say it. I didn't know who this was at first.
Wait, let me check.
You can say it then.
Nah, I don't know what it is.
Who do y'all think this is? Cheeto. Oh my gosh.
I can't even say what I think it looks like.
Peter the Peach. Isn't that Cynthia's ex? Oh, hey, Ashley. Yes, it's Peter Thomas from Real Housewives of Atlanta.
Oh. Does he usually got
something
silver going on?
Yeah, he shaved his beard off.
Oh, okay. I'm like, he had hair on some part of him.
Yeah, Selena got it right first.
Imagine from what's happening.
I was like, I feel like I know this person, but I don't know them at all. I cannot believe he shaved his beard. So this is what he normally looks like. Look at the difference.
I know he immediately regrets it. I usually
Put it back on.
I usually say men can cut their hair off and they'll just look younger. But well, you know what he does? Go to how he look right now. With the, maybe it's the glasses. He needs to take them glasses off.
Yeah, the glasses are. Oops.
What?
Yeah, the glasses got all that glare on it. It just looks.
It's the glasses. And his lip. He just looked like he don't look well.
And then he got the white beater on. It's like,
which looks stretched because that white beater coming way low.
Shaving his beard was a mistake. Yes. Nah, that's a whole different person. Oh, hey, Ebony. Can we please talk about the Henry Ruggs incident? Yes. It's a tragic, like, a tragic thing that just did not have to happen. It's unbelievable what happened in that situation.
That's a car accident.
Yeah. Let me go to the. So Henry Ruggs the third, I think. Let me see. I think Jasmine Brand actually has a story on this. Oh, here it is, right here. He played for the Las Vegas Raiders. They've since released him since this car accident, where he was driving 156 miles per hour under the influence, and he ended up killing a young woman. She was 23 years old. Said his blood alcohol content level of more than twice Nevada's legal limit. He appeared in court today for felony charges of driving under the influence of alcohol, resulting in death and reckless driving. He could get up to 26 years in prison if convicted. So he had a Chevrolet Corvette. I just don't understand this.
So he's straight though?
Oh yeah, he had a neck brace on in the mugshot, but that looked to be about the only thing.
Oh man.
So according to reports, Ruggs showed signs of impairment when the police reached the scene. The Ruggs lawyer said, on behalf of our client, we are conducting our own investigation as of this writing, and ask everyone to reserve judgment until all the facts are gathered. 156 miles per hour, ain't no waiting around for
nothing else to gather.
156? Like, where? First of all,
in the dark, right?
Yes, and I want to know, like, was he on a street? Was he on, like, with traffic lights? Was he on? He had to have been.
Wait, was he in Vegas?
No. Yeah, he was in Vegas.
It could have been a long ass road.
Yeah, you're right. I'm trying to figure out because he could have also just been on the highway.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Oh, when you're saying residential.
Residential?
That can't be right.
Oh my God. Oh, thank you, Unique.
That's crazy.
Thanks for stopping by, though.
I ain't never drove past a house at 60 miles per hour, let alone over 100.
Cause I'm always, my greatest fear while driving is killing somebody, like, because I'm going too fast, like literally like running someone over, hitting somebody. And I definitely feel like in a residential area, like your antenna should be up.
Wow. Anybody
Anybody could be out on foot.
So residential is what we're hearing. Yeah, I don't know. A lot of cars don't even go that fast.
Yes.
Good point.
I was thinking, I forgot to mention it, but yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Like 156 miles.
Never even had a chance. What was she? She was in that truck that was in the picture.
Yeah, I don't have a picture on here. They just have the video. That's his car, I guess. Yeah, they don't have the picture of her car.
I must have saw it in the video.
And it's just like, that girl is so young. Now her whole family, her friends, they have to mourn her death because of something this stupid. Like,
how old was she?
23. She probably don't even know what she wanted to do with her life just yet, you know? He's a butler. What does that mean? drunks usually survive because their bodies don't tense up like a person who is sober. You're right. And it's almost like that's their punishment too, because now he's gonna be, what is it called, tortured by this the rest of his life.
For sure. That show Midnight Mass. Mm-hmm. One of the main characters, he had that situation happen to him. He got in an accident. That's how it starts. The whole show starts with him on the curb and some girl laying on the street after a car accident. And he driving drunk. Mm-hmm.
Cause Benita, you can't drive fast when you have a driver. You want to drive fast. You want to test the limits. You want to do whatever you want to do because you can. Oh, RL, look who it is. Looky. Good to see you.
Is that Yamala? What's up, though?
Where? You see that?
The one that you...
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's why I asked who he's a butler. I asked what does that mean? There's a lot of desert in Nevada to drive fast. Yeah, 156 is race car speed.
For real, but apparently it was residential, so he wasn't even in the desert like I was thinking. I thought he was getting his kicks on Route 66. What, you didn't think so?
But I wouldn't even want to go that fast in the desert, because what if I wreck and I'm in the desert and ain't nobody out here? Who am I gonna call? I might even get a signal. I was told I have to have cervical spine surgery. Oh my God. Then got 11 more opinions and should be fine. I also started my own production company. It's been a wild ride. Well, thank God for that. Good gosh. I'm glad you don't have to have that surgery. And congratulations on your production company. I remember one time I almost got a root canal that I didn't need. I went to that dentist twice, and both times, because they kept sending me back. From the dentist to the surgeon. And the surgeon twice told me, look, I could do this, but I'm not going to. I don't want to. I said, okay, fine. You don't have to worry about it.
I like driving fast. There's never been a time when I said, I got to hit 150. Like, I don't care.
I can't even, what's the average?
What I'm doing.
Yeah, what's the average limit on a speedometer?
I don't know why I won 20 in my head. But I think it just depends on what kind of car you got. Let's see.
Yeah, it's definitely praying for her family and friends, because money can't replace a life. I'm telling you, man. And this did not have to happen. It's the same thing like the Alec Baldwin situation where he accidentally killing that lady because the people on set are not trained, are not disciplined and diligent about keeping those guns in check. Like, I just was reading something prior to this live, and apparently the girl who was the prop master, when she was doing a movie with Nicolas Cage, she was making mistakes on that set. So much so that Nicolas Cage, like, apparently blew up at her and walked off. And I'm like, and y'all brought her to this other one, and it's just like every mistake that seemed like it could have been made was made. Like, it's just
it said most max out at 140.
Oh yeah, 140. Okay, I do remember saying 140.
But you were talking about the gun.
Yes.
Yeah, that was crazy.
And honestly, guys, I was telling Lex, I was like, I thought that all guns in movies were fake. I thought everything was fake. It never crossed my mind that they're using real guns with blanks. Or that's what I thought, that they were also using, or either, it was a fake or they're using blanks. I never thought, majority of the time though, that they were real guns. Like,
I make it look as real as possible.
Yeah, apparently. And this was a Western, so they got guns everywhere. Yeah, and they only had one prop master for probably like 20, 30 guns on the movie set.
Well, but they had more people doing something with them, because they said that was the reason why it had the live bullet, was because they took them off the set, went to a range,
target practice, and that shouldn't, that is such a huge violation. I'm sure
that's the issue.
And they said that the girl who's the prop master for this, when she's on the set for Nicolas Cage, that when she'd be handling the gun, sometimes she might have more than one in her hand, so she'd take one and put it under her arm like this, and the barrel of the gun is like pointing at somebody behind her, and they're like, stop doing that. I'm like, what is happening?
Oh, the Harder They Falls Out. I want to see.
Oh, yeah, that came out today. And speaking of, Jay-Z has Instagram now, which has made all this headline news, which I'm like, okay, great, but also, who cares? Jay-Z joined Instagram. Like, we're not gonna see much more than what we already see.
Oh yeah, The Crow. I forgot.
Yep. Productions like to cut corners. We did that on the last show I worked on, but it wasn't life or death. But I was still like, okay, I didn't sign off on this. It's crazy to think that you can have all the, like, when you have work problems and you work in an office, like, she get on my nerves. She left that work for me to do. She tried to go home early. Or you work in a store and they're like, they calling out. Now I got to do all the whatever that stuff is called when you put stuff back. I don't know. Either way, it's crazy to think that those problems, like, yeah, they're annoying or whatever.
Hey,
but
what you sitting? Oh, all right.
But when you're on a movie set, it's like you have to worry about stuff like this. They ain't got the prop masters right, and people around here firing off shots that could possibly kill someone. I gotta go home. I can't be here. And it's like, wow, like who would ever think that they've been making movies for hundreds of years, I feel like, and they still
hundreds of years.
It feels like it, okay?
But see, that puts into perspective like how long we've been doing really anything.
Yes.
Feels like hundreds of years. Hip hop's been around how long? Oh, 80 something. Like,
yeah, it ain't been hundreds of years, but shoot, how many movies are there? Millions.
It's been about 100.
Because the first movies came out in the 20s.
Mm-hmm. It's been about 100.
10s, I don't know.
Little silent films. And
yeah.
stuff.
And then they had the bang, the guns where the flag would come down.
That might not even happen. It's a scream first.
Bang.
Yeah.
Hey, Khadijah. How are you? It was a non-union set, and so they didn't have to do all the checks and balances that union sets have to hear. Yep.
See, what's his name in trouble? That's all I know. And he was executive producer. So,
Alec Baldwin. Yeah, I think that
like, I don't blame him obviously for the actual shot, but he did hire. He was in the, he was one of the higher ups that could have, said this person shouldn't be on this set, and also one of the people that could have said we could, the union is allowed. You know what I mean, or whatever. Trying to cut corners, like who was saying that? RL. Yeah, like RL was saying.
Yeah, and it's just like, come on, people. Is everybody cutting corners everywhere?
I know one thing. I don't care what I'm doing. Stunt double. Bring the double. I don't want nothing to do with none of this no more.
The sad part about it was he wasn't... People think he was shooting at the camera. He was trying to practice getting it out of the holster, and however the shot was set up, it was supposed to be aimed towards the camera. I was like, come on, y'all. Like, Western movies, they always got the gun in the lens. Like, you can see the long barrel of the gun. Like, that's part of the whole feel of the movie. That's not unusual. But that's why you have people in place to make sure that there are blanks, or that this is a prop gun or whatever, so that accidents like these don't happen. Yeah, Terry, you're right. Police said they're not ruling out Alec Baldwin. Yeah. They had to keep him in because he actually fired the gun.
Yeah, manslaughter is still a thing. Whether you meant to or not. And then, like I said, he just had so much power in what was going on. It's just not looking good. I could see, because if he just killed, I was wondering when I first heard it, like, not wondering, but, he was really hard on himself. And I was thinking, bro, you couldn't have did anything about that. But then finding out he was executive producer on the project, that really changed it for me to where I could see why he's like, oh.
Hey, Nadine. Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
RL says, unfortunately, they are. Everyone is trying to compete. Oh, yeah, with the streaming services that don't have a finite budget, so other productions are forced to save pennies at every corner. Yeah, this was only supposed to be like a few weeks production or something, which this one guy who was originally supposed to sign on as the prop master, he didn't like that. He didn't like the fact that everything felt rushed. They were cutting corners. It was like everything combined. He was just like, I can't do this.
See, and that's what I'm saying. Somebody who needs a job can look at that and be like, nah, as a producer, as a, anybody.
Oh, I get what you're saying.
You should be, taking heed, or at least making people feel comfortable in the situation. No, you're going to hire somebody less credible.
Yeah. But apparently the young lady, Helena Hudgens, the woman that was shot.
Just the daughter.
Yeah, her father is saying he does not blame Alec Baldwin for her death, which I thought was kind of, well, this is my opinion. I kind of thought it was premature to come out and say that, because I feel like he might feel differently once these investigations come out, because, and that's going to look bad. Like if he retracts that.
He ain't got
He doesn't care.
What's his name?
He doesn't care. Huh?
What's his name?
I don't know his name.
My point exactly. Nobody's
Shut
gonna
up.
care or need a retraction from what's his name.
It just says he was one of the producers. I don't know if that's a difference of like. I mean, I know an executive producer funds the movie, makes sure whatever, but it just says he's a producer. That's kind of the same thing though. Of Rust, Alec Baldwin.
He is,
Yeah, he's not an executive, but still.
Oh, why not?
I don't know. It just says he's a producer.
I know, but it could still be That could be the. Go ahead, dog. It doesn't matter.
RL says one member of the production team did leave a paper trail, so it's not looking good for Baldwin's production company. The whole thing was a mess. Yeah, there have been text messages back and forth between some of the crew members where they were expressing how they felt it was unsafe, unorganized, like all of the above. Because I think in their minds they're probably like, in case something happens, I want to have gone on record saying I thought this was shady from the start. So yeah, it's just tragic. What's something good? We gotta talk about something good now, though.
What good thing happened to you this week? We can wrap it up.
Oh yeah, we gotta wrap it up soon. So let's see what happened this week. At the end of the day, it was a tragic accident. Baldwin did not mean to kill her, but he has to live with this for the rest of his life. That alone is a sentence for him. I completely agree. But I think I think he has set up trust funds for her children.
Yeah, that's good. I really like Alec Baldwin, but you can't, be skipping corners and stuff.
Yes, we don't go as long as we normally do, and we actually won't be back until December 1st after today because I have a lot of work stuff coming up. Then Thanksgiving, so.
We might turn it back up though. Not soon, but just for now, we gotta.
Yeah.
Get some stuff together.
Yes, I'm trying to think. What made me happy this week? Oh, this is silly. This is so small, but I like it. I like to share it anyways. I went back to eating my jalapenos and cream cheese and Takis. Oh, y'all, I've got to tell y'all about this horrible Instacart experience that I had. I know. I'm just saying. So anyways, I haven't used Instacart in months because I just go to the grocery store. But this particular day, I was just like, you know what? I'm just going to use it. Whatever. Put my order in. This guy, I wanted my Takis and jalapenos and cream cheese. That's what I got from Instacart. So he writes in the thing, you know how if they don't have something, they just automatically refund if you don't have a replacement already in place. But they sometimes will also chat and say, hey, they don't have your oranges. Do you want peaches instead? I don't know. So anyways, he just refunded the cream cheese because they didn't have any at the store. So I immediately wrote back, can you get the whipped cream cheese? He does not answer me back. Doesn't answer me for 5 or 10 minutes. And then finally is like, oh, my apologies. I just saw this. I already pulled off. And I'm telling Lex, no, he didn't. She
didn't have to tell me that, by the way. I know.
He got this when I sent it. He just didn't want to get out of line or turn his cart around. I don't know, because I immediately wrote back to him to look for the cream cheese, the whipped cream cheese. So I was like, you know what? I should have put a replacement in there in the beginning. I just didn't think the grocery store wouldn't have cream cheese. It's like butter and eggs, but whatever. So I let it go. He gets to our house and unloads the groceries one at a time in his arms and puts them on the porch. No bags at all. I was like, what?
Yeah, she was pretty mad.
And I'm watching him. I'm like, only got 20 items. Why is it taking him so long to, finish loading the stuff off onto the porch? Because, we got the app or whatever, and I keep seeing all this motion. I'm like, what is he doing still? So I look out the window, and I see him carrying, all my products in his arms individually with no bags. And now, obviously...
Oh, now I know why you brought up the jalapeno. Go ahead, dog.
So anyways...
I have 30 seconds to say mine.
So anyways... Now, I know in some states, Delaware is one of them, they don't do plastic bags anymore. They do biodegradable bags or they do paper bags. So I'm like, okay, maybe when he did the self-checkout or whatever, there were no paper bags at that station. But there are paper bags around you. Ask someone. Like, Giant gives you paper bags. You just don't, he just either didn't want to ask or he didn't want to use them. So I was so mad, but I didn't want to give like this horrible review because I'm like, he knows where I live.
Yeah, he does.
So what I ended up doing was I let him have the tip that I gave him. It was a good tip too because I try to be nice.
Yes.
And I let him have that because I already gave it to him. But I went on Instacart and they asked me how, and I gave him 2 stars. So apparently when you give anything, I guess less than 3 or something, maybe even 4, Instacart immediately, well, what happened? What'd you do? What's wrong? So I just wrote in there like, I was really confused about why he didn't deliver my groceries in bags. He just put them like completely loose on my front porch, which I just don't understand. He also didn't communicate to me that there were no bags. I was just really confused. I've never had that happen before. So what Instacart did in turn was take him off of my account so that he's no longer, he can't get any of my requests. Yeah, so yeah, I just feel like I got a little bit of retribution, but I won't be using Instacart anymore. The only service I'm going to use is Whole Foods through Amazon Prime because every time I order from them, spectacular. And I know a lot of it's because Whole Foods has better options. They're more well stocked and all that. And I think they just have a better system going. Oh, and by the way, this guy also brought me jalapenos that were like this big. A couple of them were rotten. And I'm like, would you just stick your hand and just...
Yes.
Like, think about this stuff.
My man was in and out.
It doesn't make sense to me. It's like, why would you give me stuff that you would not want? I'm sure of it. So, anyways, girl, I can't do these delivery services. Walmart Plus is the worst. He made more work. Yeah, I don't understand that. Who buys groceries and doesn't pack them?
Yeah, he clearly doesn't get groceries for his family.
It's just like, I'm not trying to, make life hard for someone, and I know a lot of people aren't Instacarting the way that they were before. That's why I was trying, but it's just annoying. All right, go ahead. I know that wasn't my good thing, but it was definitely worth sharing because it's just something to think about when you get in these delivery services. Really think, do I need to do this? Or am I okay with getting half baked products? But anyways, go ahead. You can tell your good thing.
I got a new piece of equipment. Well, I pre-ordered it.
Oh yeah, and I got this purse today finally.
Girl, you used yours.
Okay.
All right, y'all. So there's been another week, another episode.
Yes, another episode, another live. Thank you guys for joining us. Congrats on the new equipment. Yes. I ordered from Five Guys tonight, and they use half the floor to wrap my food up, so I feel your pain.
Yeah, that's whack.
So, boy, it's like I try not to be so insensitive to what is going on right now. There's a lot of people who are struggling, trying to make ends meet, and also trying not to be worked to death, and I get that. But man, you can't bring me no rotten jalapenos and put my groceries on the front porch with no bags.
Yeah, no, they're wild.
That don't make any sense. Oh, the purse is in the mailbox. I gotta go get it.
Oh, they put it in the mailbox?
Or I thought.
Did you look at?
Yeah, I think it's in the mailbox. We didn't get a notification of the front porch. But let me show you. It's on Twitter. Shoot, what's the girl's name? I don't know. I don't know the. I sent you a link. Because her website is not the same as, like, her Instagram stuff. Here we go. I gotta go get it. This is the purse. I'll post it on my Instagram when I get it out the mailbox and everything. But I think it's so pretty. She has this color. She has...
just hold it.
Yeah. She has all these really rich colors. Like there's that white, there's a navy blue, a red, a green. I was about to get the green one, but I really love that cognac brown color. I just thought it was so pretty. But yeah, the website is like I can't even pronounce that.
Hogok Pesu.
Yes, Leatherbacks. But yeah, I found her on Twitter. Why is it not focused now? Uh-oh. Why is it not focused? Okay, there we go. I found her on Twitter and I kept saying to myself, I'm going to get this person. I'm going to get this person. I never got it. So then I just finally told Lex to get it for me for my birthday. And he did.
Alright, so how long has it been?
Oh yeah, we ordered it for my birthday, but she put in the receipt, you know, when people say thank you for your order, she put a note in there that's like, thank you for supporting the Black-owned business. And just want you to know you're supporting a one-person business. Like, she's like, I take the orders, I make the like, I do everything. So she was like, please be patient and everything. So it's been almost 3 months. You funny, ma. Thank you, Khadijah. But all right, you guys, we're gonna go ahead and end this. Oh, you took the thing away. We'll see you all. I was gonna end the stream here, but we'll see you all on December 1st. But in the meantime, make sure you guys are watching my vlogs on my YouTube channel. And I'm going to try and post on my stories more. Instagram feed posts. I'm not really feeling right now. But so, yeah. But yeah, anyways, I will see you guys next time. Love you all. Have a good evening. Have a good holiday, Thanksgiving. And we love y'all. Bye.